a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. Government confirms 5,700 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases rises to 43,000. UML leader Khanal test positive for coronavirus. Referred to Norwich due to health complication. Nepal to receive additional funds from USA. The financial assistance will be issued in government's effort to fight COVID-19. Turkey arrests hundreds of people for unauthorized protest. May Day rallies sweep across the globe. And Manchester City beat Crystal Palace, inch closer to Premier League title. And now the news in detail. The government yesterday confirmed 5,706 new cases of coronavirus across the country. A report. The total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 328,893, while the number of active cases has increased to 43,213. The number of active cases was 38,813 until a day ago. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, altogether 282,382 infected persons have recovered from the disease in the country so far. The death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 3,298 as 19 fatalities were reported yesterday. Nepal is currently among the top 51 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The USA tops the list with over 33.1 million confirmed cases, followed by India with more than 19.4 million cases. Coronavirus has infected more than 152 million people across the world and claimed over 3.19 million lives. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. Senior leader of CPN-UML and former Prime Minister Janata Khanal has tested positive for coronavirus. His personal secretary Krishna Bhattrai informed the leader Khanal was diagnosed with COVID-19 in the PCR test. He has been admitted to Thapatali-based Norwich Hospital after he tested positive for coronavirus. He was initially taken to Manmohan Memorial Hospital after contracting the virus. After his health condition deteriorated, he was referred to Norwich according to Khanal's secretariat. Meanwhile, UML leader and former minister Modnath Pasrit has also contacted with virus and is undergoing treatment at Manmohan Memorial Hospital. And now the news from Economic Fund. The United States of America has pledged to provide additional assistance worth $8.5 million to Nepal. U.S. Ambassador to Nepal Randy Berry said his country would provide the money as part of its additional funding to support Nepal's effort to fight against COVID-19. In a tweet yesterday afternoon, he said the U.S. would provide the money through U.S. aid to enable its longtime friend Nepal in its campaign against the prevention and control of the pandemic. The additional funding will help intensify the government of Nepal's COVID-19 testing, contact tracing, and case investigation treatment, preventing and control of the disease, US said in the statement. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. Turkish police have arrested more than 200 people for holding unauthorized protest on May Day. According to BBC, the May Day protests have seen rallies across the world despite the continued spread of COVID-19. The protesters in Turkey's largest city, Istanbul, were caught breaching restrictions imposed to curb a third wave of coronavirus. Marches led by workers and unions are held on May 1st every year as part of International Labour Day celebration in many countries. This year, the rallies took place once again against the backdrop of a pandemic that has destroyed livelihood and upended economics worldwide. In many countries, police were deployed in large number of deal with possible disorder and ensure coronavirus restrictions were observed. Most of the demonstrations were peaceful, but Turkey was among several countries where police were embroiled in May Day protests that turned violent on Saturday. You're watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Manchester City could clinch the Premier League title today after 2 goals in the space of 83 seconds saw off at Trafford Crystal Palace. City will secure a third title in 4 seasons if second-place Manchester United lose a home to Liverpool. After a scrappy first half at Selhurst Park, Sergio Aguero thumped City ahead with a final clinch before Ferran Torres drilled in a low shot that ended the restrictions of Palace, who stayed in 13th place. Now it is a question for when, not if Pep Guardiola side will be crowned champions against after requesting the crown to Liverpool last season. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. Government confirms 5,700 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases rises to 43,000. UML leader Khanal test positive for coronavirus, referred to Norway due to health complications. Nepal to receive additional funds from USA. The financial assistance will be used in government's effort to fight COVID-19. Turkey arrests hundreds of people for unauthorized protest. May Day rallies sweep across the globe. And Manchester City beat Crystal Palace, inch closer to Premier League title. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.